Adam, thanks for joining us. We joined obviously the day after Inclusion Day. It was a fantastic day. How would you reflect on it looking back on it now?
Really pleased that everything came together, so many moving parts, but for it all to come together like it did, really pleased, really good feedback, really delighted that Michelle Mealin, Nicholas Kennedy, Wayne Boardman all could make it, all taking the time to speak to each and every person that they came up to them and pass on their hints and tips and to us as organisers of where we can move forward and where we can go in the future.
Just before we get onto the specifics, how much did it show how inclusive rugby league can be and how open this sport is to everyone, really? I guess.
We sort of branded it as a showcase, and hopefully it did exactly that. You saw there was 60, 70, 80 people in the sports hall in the viewing area. I think during the course of the afternoon, similar numbers watching the LD outside, on the pitch here with the Templars, and even the mascots. Young children looking up, seeing all the different derivatives of rugby, and that it's not just for a select minority, a select elite, but hopefully filtering all the way through.
Just touching on the wheelchair guys then to start off with, I know they've been running a few months now and they got their first couple of victories over the line as well, which was fantastic to see.
Yeah, we were sort of saying in tongue in cheek that the result wasn't important, but it is nice to win, and we scraped through a couple of games there, and just to see some of the people and score a try, and the smiles on the faces obviously means a lot to everyone here at the club and the foundation. But to the players themselves and that tight-knit group, it was really nice.
Yeah, and the LD guys as well. I know you had a couple of different teams out as well, and I think all three of those 3G pitches were used as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I spoke to Mark this morning and again yesterday, and just saying all those festivals almost run themselves. That the players take great ownership. They're well drilled. They're well used to going to these festivals by now, so they knew what they were doing, and they know each other now as well, which is really nice, and they have great spirit amongst themselves. But yeah, to catch up with some of those was nice as well. They always make me laugh and smile, as so many characters.
And they're on the pitch here at half-time and got a fantastic reception, as they always do, from the Knights fans.
Certainly, we love playing out on this stadium, and who wouldn't? So to take centre stage in front of a few thousand people is really nice, and I think that they always remember it. We're hearing the other teams been phoning me up this morning. When can we come? Everyone loves it here at the LNAR.
And I know you were obviously busy during the afternoon, so I don't know if you saw too much of the Templars, but obviously an inclusive LGBTQ side, and showcasing rugby union on this pitch as well.
I didn't see too much of the game because I was with the wheelchair, but I have spoke to a few of the players afterwards, and again that they just said, what a day to remember. How often do you get to play in a stadium of this magnitude on your doorstep here in York, and what it meant to them. The feedback was really positive. I think our aim would be to look at other groups that we could host as and when those slots become available. Obviously, it's a cram timetable for everyone, and the groundsman does a great job, as everyone always comments on. So there's lots of things that need to fall in place, but I think we're open to looking at different things.
Yeah, and some fantastic numbers as well. I think it was sort of over 150, sort of combining, LD, wheelchair, the Templars. So fantastic response really for Inclusion Day.
For the participants, yeah. So over 150 participants engaging with activities, which is really pleasing. Again, in each of those as well, fairly sort of even. But hopefully it'll just grow and grow. I think other teams in the wheelchair are targeting like junior sections and things like that, and that's the future really, and that pathway will develop for each and every derivative. I think here in York we'll certainly be pushing the PD, the physical disability things over the coming months. That'll take some time to grow, but that could be the next step for us.
Just finally as well, we shouldn't forget the mascots as well. I know you always have a fantastic turnout of those, and they turned up again on Sunday for you.
Yes, we had a football club joining us, RIP and Panthers, as well as the local community rugby league sides, and a few school children as well dotted in. The players are really receptive, and just in the tunnel, which so many fans won't get to see, is those comments and those minutes, how engaging those are, and speaking to the parents, how much it means to them, and the memories that they'll take from the day. So we do have mascot opportunities and welcome group bookings. I think we've even had some birthday parties this year, so we try and sort of cater to a wide sector and grow our fan base, as well as sort of rewarding those people that are almost becoming the diehards.